Welcome back to the kind of finale of this Let's Play of Pikmin 2. Say kind of finale on purpose. This is the final sub-level of the Frontier Cavern, and it's kind of complicated. You can see enemies over there trying to get to us, but they're dumb, so they can't actually get to us. So what we want to do right away is don't try to actually go through the cavern with Pikmin. It'll end really badly. What you want to do is just toss them up on this ledge and then just kind of run through and just take them out. You prioritize captains like a lot of the enemies, and you also die in one hit. As you can see to Olimar, they actually do a fair amount of health damage, so you kind of want to be careful. And yet again, you have to fight the Empress Ball Blacks. Except that it has these little small bulborb larvae, I think is what they're called. So that's just one more thing we have to deal with. So the general strategy is to put a captain right there. And it should hopefully prioritize that captain so we can safely run over here. And occasionally you want to switch because captains can't like punch on their own. So you do want to occasionally switch and just make sure they're all okay. So rally the army, I guess you could say. And then you only want purple Pikmin as always for these types of fights. You can use other types, but it'll just take forever and you don't want a huge army to worry about. Yeah, these things stack up pretty fast, so you kind of want to be careful. This is the second of 3 Empress Ball Blacks fights. There's actually an interesting trick where, oh, that was close, but it can actually roll over them. So you at this point you can safely move whichever captain you use as bait back here. You don't have to worry. I'll try to demonstrate. They should be coming over here, and it should accidentally take them out, like that. Kind of mean, actually. Responsible parenting in the goal board. But it's just yet again kind of a rinse and repeat kind of boss battle, so there's not much to really say about it. There's one important thing to note that this is probably the last time we'll be seeing Louie in the game for a very long time. So, just FYI, if you like the character for whatever reason, then sorry, I guess. There's something actually really important to keep in mind here. Because it won't get a chance to do the rolling attack, you do have to worry about the bulborb larva now. Make sure that you do not lose Pikmin here. So what you want to do is also use this either captain, and basically just take it out. So you want to do it quickly though, so you don't accidentally forget about it, I guess. Because that'd be really bad if you just forgot it was there. I don't know how the computer can smell, but apparently it can. And you're getting a lot of nectar in this area, but you probably won't even have a use for it. So that's actually a really short area. I only hope I collected everything, because it's not exactly easy coming back, for reasons that will become apparent shortly. This is actually one of the best and worst items at the same time. It has a really helpful effect, but it also makes it really hard to play the game from now on. As you'll see, I'll demonstrate. I'm just gonna call all the Pikmin here, and then actually I can speed this up a bit. Yeah, I don't have 20 white Pikmin, so yeah, it takes a little while, but what's it say? The Rush Boots, no connection to Mega Man. But, exactly, you'll move faster and you'll no longer be blown away by puffy blowhogs. This is a double-edged sword, because, as you'll see, well, if you think about it, in the past, Pikmin have always been able to kind of keep up with captains, and now they kind of fall behind. So you move faster, yes, but then the Pikmin don't move any faster, so you're stuck having to constantly be stopping and waiting for them to catch up. So in actuality, even though you are technically faster, this is probably one of the most useless items in the game, as it really doesn't help you very much. To be honest, it would have made more sense to me to put the Boot Knuckle as the final treasure, because you actually can use it pretty well later on. That's literally everything we can do here in every area of the Valley of Repose. So head on out, and I didn't need to skip the cutscene, but whatever. No Pikmin death, no undead Pikmin either, so that's good. Cave complete, so that's 100% of the Valley of Repose. I don't know why I'm so worried about forgetting stuff, because there's the treasure gauge, but anyway. There should be the entire area completed now. And there should be an ending cutscene. Hopefully. I'm just letting this play out because it'll be the last time for a while. 100... Wait, it doesn't say a percentage. He repaid the entire debt, because it was like a percentage throughout the entire game. I just anticipated that'd be what it was, so... So, Hakatate Freight is at least safe, but we kind of got Louie. Yeah. Kind of should have checked that. Sometimes you wonder if Olimar is just like complete. Because they always. Okay, how to say this. Olimar is sort of portrayed as the smarter one of the two throughout the entire game, but then you forgot Louie, so it's like, is he really? Like, how did he not know this, is what I'm wondering. Another thing is, I never understood how they did this cutscene, because the graphics look so much better than the main game, so it's like, why does this cutscene look so much better than everything else in the game? Anyway, that's the main story of Pikmin 2. Obviously, there is a lot more you can do because, well, there's all the perplexing pool, and a new area opens up as well, with the changed goal from paying off debt to rescuing Louie, but, actually, you can rescue Louie immediately, but that's kind of anticlimactic, isn't it? But at least they give you the option. I guess that's kind of cool. But I think we'll be taking on like everything except that area first. It just seems right to save that for the end. I remember on my first playthrough, I actually did complete the actual final boss before everything else, oddly enough. All the copyrights. I've actually read in Europe they had different items So the Poké amount ends up being completely different in the European version because they're different items entirely. So 8. Okay, that's actually that's my best time. Pretty good. No Pikmin died. This is just gonna be a long cutscene of nothing. Nope. And 409. That's a lot lower than that's my lowest run. Apparently I usually have more yellow Pikmin than that. I don't know how you could get only 25 white Pikmin, to be honest. I guess if you only made 15 in the first area and then did a bunch of other stuff, like you used the white candy pop buds in other areas, you could get 25 conceivably, but it's just easier to get 30 on the first day. So yeah, the lowest Pikmin numbers of any playthrough I've done apparently on this file, because I did lose a bunch of data a few years back, but also the fastest time though, so that's not bad. It's actually funny because the previous run, the timer was already at like 7 hours. So it was a really slow run, so ironically, in my attempt to catch up, I actually had a really good run of the game. Off screen, of course, but save and continue, and there should be another cutscene. I'm not sure if you have to restart the file, so... Okay, yeah. So, you could say no, but they just ask you again later, so... Yeah. The president's apparently also not very smart. Didn't even notice until now. So, the big thing is, you get a new playable character, technically. And the ship is plated in gold because, well, why not? So one cool thing is, like in Pikmin 1, when you unlock the final area, there's a meteor shower in the background, so that's cool. So these bottom areas are cleared. Something I can point out now that we're done with the... Well, actually not that we're done, but that we've unlocked all 4 areas is each represents a season. The Awakening Wind is spring, Valley of Repose is winter, obviously, Collapsing Pool is summer, and the Wistful Wild is fall. So, you know what, actually because this was kind of a shorter video, let's start the Wistful Wild, just for fun. There's something we can do immediately anyway, so... But it's also super time consuming, so... I'm saying so a lot. But there's something really, really cool about this area. It's actually the impact site and the final trial in Pikmin 1. This is where the Emperor Ball Blacks was originally fought, in this little arena right here. And the impact site is on the other side of the area, but it's still there. The cold and indisputable king of deep space long haul freight. Wow, okay, so the ship was sort of portrayed as having an ego before, but apparently it's only gotten worse. So we have to find Larry, that's our new goal, but might as well just loot the planet while we're at it. There's also some good, not that I'm planning on losing Pikmin, but if you weren't doing a deathless run and you had 100 Pikmin now, you would want to do this in case you lose Pikmin. And 2 leaves, that's not a problem. Nice if a certain regenerating enemy was right here, but apparently he's not. He got all of the distractions. I don't know if we've shown this, I've shown this off yet, but these little rock patches also contain treasure. So, wait, not treasure, nectar. What am I saying? So we can get them all up to flowers. Really like to know where a certain enemy is in this area. But this is the heaviest treasure in the entire game. You want to use the Ultra Spicy Spray, and it actually takes 1,000 Pikmin or 100 purple Pikmin to carry back. This is why you want to have tons of purple Pikmin by the end game, because otherwise you can't complete it. So just basically take out this guy because I can. And because even with the ultra spicy spray, because that's, well, it needs 100 Pikmin and they're all purple Pikmin, it takes a long time to make it back. It takes like a third of the day to actually make it back, which is really, really inconvenient. I have a new strategy here. I'm gonna try to implement it, like a 1 day Wistful Wild above ground strategy of mine. I don't know if this is gonna work or not, but yeah, this is just gonna be an above ground day, no underground, because, well, we just got out of the one area, so it would be kind of redundant just going immediately into another cave. But take out these guys, and basically I'm just gonna clear out this area in the meantime until the the treasure makes it back. Gatling Rank actually helps here, as you can see. And it missed, somehow. That happens because this kind of has a spread shot kind of thing, so it does miss a lot. I was way off. Wollywog is... I don't even know if the Wollywog is a problem in this area. If, like, it does get in the way, because I honestly don't remember. Because I don't know if you really carry any treasure past it. This, I think, is part of the impact site. Like, this is kind of where the pearly clamps were, if I recall correctly. With that being where the original impact site was. Where the little crop circle things are. Got you, just because I can. Yeah, again, the power-up in the Frontier Cavern just absolutely breaks a lot of fights. This guy doesn't take much damage from the cannon, apparently. Hoping to take him out soon. Wow, this guy's tough. Okay, they made it back, so I'm actually gonna abandon this endeavor for now. 3,000 Pokos. Of course they don't let you get this, because that would totally break the game if you could get it within the first half, but we can... Hopefully that guy will follow us, but sometimes he doesn't cooperate, so we'll just hope for the best. Take these guys and put them away. If I could keep 30 out, I think 30 would be a good number. Take out maybe 40 blues. Oh. Actually, we're gonna put some of these guys away. 25. 25 white Pikmin, because there were the poison gates over there, so... Actually, this is not gonna work. 30 blue Pikmin. Try that. Gatling Grunt can actually spawn right over here. This is actually really convenient because you can carry it back super quickly, but not so lucky this time. So there's another one of those guys. Those guys. Drop-mads, I think. They go down pretty quickly, so hopefully we can take this guy up as soon as possible. He doesn't actually snag any Pikmin. Just because of the potential of that enemy sneaking up, you kind of want to keep an eye on just everything until you take it out. Keep an eye on your surroundings, I guess. Since it kind of roams around, it could like totally sneak up on you really easily. Just gonna check where it is, actually. I might even try to lure it, just so I can finish it quickly. But it doesn't look like it's cooperating, unfortunately. So, just gonna nectar up this guy, and... yeah, this is all the final trial in this part. I think that's the crash site for, not the crash site, the landing site for the final trial. But you can work on it from the other side of the wall, I don't care. There's an entrance there, might as well just get, I guess, nah, save the cutscene. This is gonna take a while, so I'm just gonna carry this stuff back. And trigger the cutscene by accident. Yeah. Cavern of Chaos, it's kind of a long area depending on how you want to do it. At least the way I do it, it takes forever. Because I do like to actually take out like fiery bulb axes by hand. That takes a lot of effort. It's totally safe on a deathless run, but it's not fast by any means. There are ways to actually stun them with purple Pikmin. You just can't defeat them with purple Pikmin. So you just have to stun it and then use reds, but I always thought that sounded really risky. This wall's gonna come out any moment now. I'm gonna kinda get in position. Halfway through the day I only got one treasure because it took a long time. We cleared out a lot of the enemies, so that's nice. These things are actually random. Some of them are purple, some of them are actually red. So it's really hard to actually know what you're gonna get. So it's just easier in the Awakening Wood and Perplexing Pool to collect all that stuff. So the water should drain now. Same cutscene as always. There are tons of enemies here, but they all died pretty fast. Just don't let them even attack, in this case. And normally I actually go the other way around. This area kind of loops back, but normally I actually tackle it from the other way, like where that bridge was. So I'm actually trying kind of a new method and seeing what happens. This actually seems faster so far. If I had more yellow Pikmin, that'd help a lot. Because now I don't think I actually need blue Pikmin for the rest of the day, so I'm probably just gonna quickly put them away and take out 40 yellows total. And that's what I'm gonna do. 50 yellows. Even better. I hope the enemy isn't right around the corner. Do I even have 50 yellows? That's actually a good question. I think I have 50. I brought a bunch of stuff back like just now, so I should have 50. Yeah, that's plenty. They're not gonna be flower Pikmin now. Yeah, I do like the season thing, how each area is a season. I think they keep that for Pikmin 3. Again, I've only played Pikmin 3 one time, so my memory is a bit foggy on that. Like, it was literally at launch when I played it last, so... You know, maybe I'll just play Pikmin 3 eventually too, but that would be kind of a blind run, which is kind of a scary thought. So I'm making plenty of mistakes on the game that I'm really well versed in, so... Kind of scary to think of how badly a blind run would go. Might not even get to use the white Pikmin actually, the way things are going right now. It's kind of a slow day so far. Speed it up, but if I was thinking I would have used a spray on these guys and they would have been done with the gate by now. All the treasures are kind of over there, so let's take them. Oh yeah, even though these still look kind of looking like they're electric, they can't actually hurt Pikmin. It's kind of weird how that works. So just take out this guy. Actually, I stunned him first try. That was lucky. So I honestly don't remember where they carry this thing. Do they carry it down or do they carry it up that pipe? I can't remember. So I'm just gonna put the white Pikmin on there, because even if they're white Pikmin, I mean, even if they go that way, up the little chute, it'll still be faster. Actually, no, I don't want them to work on that. I really hope the enemy hasn't moved, to be honest, over there. It was kind of stationary for a while, so I'll just hope for the best, I guess. Here's the second cave entrance. Countless creatures, melting pot of life. That's kind of scary. Protect the president at all costs because Olimar doesn't matter. That's the implication, at least. Just to leave them here. I'm trying to see if... It looks like it's still over there, so the white Pikmin should be safe. I'd probably clear out a few of these guys. Try to, at least. Oh, I got both. Then switch these guys over to this one. Wow, that was fast. It was like halfway across the map and it got really fast. So, yeah, this is why you want to use white Pikmin for, like, everything. So, did that drop a... Can't tell which one has the treasure because they're all right next to each other. Same deal. Just kind of stun and hope for the best. Prepare for the worst. Okay, that was actually a smooth run. Things can go really badly there. And yet again, just one more. Again, one for each of the onions landing spots. That's kind of a cool homage. That guy's still hanging, just chilling over there. So I'm gonna drop down here and figure out what to do next. And what I'm gonna do next is kill this guy. Move him over to the shore, hopefully, so that I don't drown anybody. Wow, it's having a hard time getting back up. It's weird. Come on, let's come up here. It's not that hard. So we're gonna probably ignore this guy, I think, at this rate. Maybe he'll come over here, now that he's spotted us. Or just completely ignore us. Well, that was a semi-productive day, at least. I'm just gonna move this so it doesn't actually spawn an enemy, because I'm pretty sure the enemy will... Moving a treasure will actually change its, like, starting position on the next day. Something to keep in mind is that these Pikmin are actually at the camp. I actually never explained this, but this should be fine. I just want to move that over there to make it simpler next time. Did not do as much as I hoped. But, oh well. Actually, I'm gonna just try to do this super fast and hope for the best. Good, okay, so he's out of the way at least. So that's actually good progress. I'm just gonna wait here because I'm afraid of moving in this spot. Yeah, my initial plan was actually to do the Perplexing Pool next, but actually now I kind of feel like just doing the Wistful Wild first, because clearing out most of the enemies. Yeah, not that much, but not many treasures, but tons of money from it. So the message has changed to being from various family members of Olimar and Louis and the president, so yeah. Apparently the president just kind of took off afterwards. And one thing I don't get is because apparently they got back here in like one day, so like how did they manage that? Like, is the Pikmin plant just really close to Earth, or not the Pikmin plant, because the Pikmin plant is Earth, but is Hawkatate really close to Earth or something? Anyway, probably best not to try to do scientific analysis of Pikmin, but next time I guess we'll hopefully finish up the above ground Wistful Wild and maybe start one of the underground areas, so see you next time.